So there you are, dating someone, getting closer, and you're wondering, should I keep dating them? Maybe you're clicking, maybe things are going well, and maybe you're thinking, should I get more serious, or should I keep looking for other people or keep dating other people and keep my options open? The biggest indicator of whether the relationship will last is if you and the other person both have a growth mindset. There are other obvious important things like, can you trust them? Do your values align? Do you have similar interests? Are you attracted to each other? But if both of you aren't interested in growing as people and as relationship partners, you're eventually going to run into trouble even if they check all the other boxes like money and social status and attractiveness. The reason for this is that when you start to have challenges, like every relationship does, if one person thinks that they don't need to change and that everything is the other person's fault, things will get bad very quickly. But if you're both willing to examine yourselves and ask, what am I bringing to this relationship that's causing these issues? And ask, how can I improve the way I'm communicating or the way I'm relating? And do I need outside help? If you can adopt this mindset, you'll be able to not only bounce back quickly from challenges, but you'll also get deeper emotional intimacy and trust, which is actually a big part of what people want from relationships. So by getting into the challenges and getting through them, you actually become closer. If the person you're dating does have a growth mindset and checks a lot of the other boxes and you still don't know if you should be with them, this can be a sign of commitment issues, which is always rooted in some kind of emotional pain or trauma or difficulty from the past. In order to get through this, you need to, at the very least, take some time to understand where your issues come from. Your parents' relationship has a lot to do with it. Like, did they seem happy together or did they dislike each other? Did they spend time together romantically, or did they just work all the time? Then there's our own insecurities, like wanting to be with someone who's really rich or really attractive so that people will admire us, and then we're terrified of ending up with someone who's ordinary. Oh no. And in some cases, we might have just had a really bad breakup or a betrayal or abuse from our partner, and we're just afraid of repeating that again. By understanding what's really driving your commitment issues and taking time to separate them from what's happening now, it is actually possible to overcome them. The catch is that because these issues are ultimately the result of something scary or difficult or painful in the past, you have to push through that pain and fear every time these issues get triggered, which can be often when you're getting closer and more intimate with someone. A much easier path is to heal and resolve whatever happened in the past so that it doesn't affect you anymore. And this is what I help people do. It's much, much easier to decide whether you want to be with someone from a place of clarity and calm and peace than it is if your mind is constantly yelling at you to abandon ship. So if this sounds interesting to you, please send me a message. I would love to chat.